Space, the final frontier. This is the 2.5-year journey of the build of the Starship Enterprise. Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to stage 40. I even got the word right. Stage 40. Look, it's up there. Of building the Enterprise D. I've done some window panels. I've forgotten some window panels. I thought there was a few more of these ones to be put on. So we've got 3 more clear ones down the bottom there. You don't have to cut these off neatly because there's plenty of extra sprue to, it hides behind things. So that's that. With all the light and dark windows on there, we're putting these 2 in place over there with the 3 bulbs that are supplied with this issue. The single bulb goes over this side like that. One of those, it says which one does it say? It says the green and yellow one. I don't know that it makes a difference, but equally, I don't know that it doesn't make a difference. So I'll always follow along with the instructions unless I can see a reason not to. This is going in there. If I can get it the right way, it looks like it's not the right way round, but it is. It's slightly angled, I'm assuming, because of the bulbs and stuff. So that's going on there. Where's my screwdriver? There it is. We need 4 screws to hold this in place. And I'm going to probably knock out a couple of the other windows on the other side while I'm doing this. So what I'm going to do is get 2 screws in place. And then fit the other side with a couple of screws as well. And then go back and tighten them all up. So that's going on there like that. And the other bulb is going in there. Up a little bit to get that in over there. That should go on there. That will be bent up a little bit as well. Another screw in there if I can. Go down there. This soft mat that I'm using is a godsend with this because it lets the windows pad down a little bit into it, and there's obviously much reduced chance of scratching and problems. So I've got those held in place. Let's turn over to check. Yeah, all the panels are in right, the windows are all in right. So let's go in and put in the rest of the screws. And then tighten them all up. And then we'll fit it to the body. And then we'll finish off the neck bit, I think. They've got the windows for the neck have come in this pack. The last windows for the neck. Oh, there's no backing piece for the neck yet. The windows obviously need a back panel behind them as well. So, yeah, the way that they produce this pack is a little bit strange. But I can understand. I mean, there's so many of these body panels, especially for the saucer. I don't think it's going to be quite so bad with the main body. I foresee that being more like this sort of thing rather than the individual windows. And lots of tiny hull panels. Although we've got to do the bottom section yet. Although there's less windows on the bottom section. This is the dorsal panel. That's the top, isn't it? So what's the bottom one? I can't remember. I can't think of the word. I know dorsal's the top because you get a dorsal fin on a shark. That's the one that sticks up the top. Not the one that sticks down the bottom. So, yeah. Right, that's that. That we're not using quite yet. That I'm not going to test it immediately. That's the screws I just used. So BM screws will be holding it together. 1, 2, 2. I only need 2 of these. So let me get 2 of those out. There. Clear the decks a little bit. Move those over there. Actually get 1 immediately ready to go. Yeah, there's going to be 2 because there's only 2 holes there. But this is all nice and completed. That's easy to put on because it's not got loose windows and stuff. This is going to be going on to this. Look, it's all coming together. The big thing, this is the other side here. So there are little notches to go underneath, as well as figuring out where the wires are going to go. So let's figure that out first. That's going to go there. That's sort of both sides of that. That's not helpful. It doesn't really show that as going either side of that. So, right, let's figure this out from the other side, I think is going to be the easiest way of doing it. I shall ignore the instruction manual, mostly, and just figure it out. So this is going here underneath all the massive other wires. So remove these out of the way. It's going to go there. There, no, further around there. It's going to go there. So these are going to come through just under there. And that one, obviously, a little bit further along. We have that coming out there, I think. And this one will come through here, I think. Then get it turned around the right way. There, so no, that's not there. That's coming the next bit along. Let's use a pair of tweezers to pull that through there. Aim for that window there. So now that should go there. Is this? That's the other one. So no, I don't want that through there either. I think I want that through the next bit next to it. There, probably. That's going to be exactly there. That in there. Yeah, it sort of could go either side. And that probably doesn't want to go through there either. It wants to come up behind it through the next bit. It doesn't really show the wiring diagram. The pictures of the wires, because they're just wires, they're not terribly clear. I've got that over that. Let's unplug this now. Don't need those plugged into the test board at the moment. That was from testing last time. Move that out of the way so then I can get that threaded back out under there. That's going to come up here. That's okay. I like that. So I think that is probably about as good as it's going to get. So let's get that BM screw in that side. I feel like I've got it in the right place. There we go. That feels better. Much better. Doesn't feel like that's connected yet. I can't see if it's lined up. I don't think it is. I think I'm not quite twisted around far enough. That feels a little bit better. That's going to go into a screw hole now. Yes, that's a screw hole there. So that's that there. Grab the other one. I move my tweezers out of the way so I don't want to scratch up the other side of things. The other one is going to be in this massive wiring there somewhere, isn't it? Can I even see it? I can't see. Yeah, it's going to be there. Okay. So somewhere around there is the other screw hole for the other side of this. Feels like it's there. Although, once again, it doesn't feel like it's tightening into a hole. I think it is. There we go. I can tighten those up in a moment, but first of all, let's turn it over and make sure, yeah, that all lines up where it should be. Quite happy with that. Panels and windows are still all in place. Actually, they had to be on this one, didn't they? Because of the way it's shaped. So let's get those both tightened up. Yeah, there we go. So that is that part. That's that installed on there. Now we've got to plug the wires in. Fit the two panel lights into the source PCB as shown, tucking any excess cable under the PCB. So that and the other one from here, there we go. That one is going into that end here, where it's only the double socket. Like that. And this one is apparently going all the way along to there, leaving two, yeah, it leaves two empty there. So get that the right way round. Got quite a long way along there, isn't it? Let's go through there, I think. It's probably the shortest path. I don't know about excess cable. There doesn't feel like there's going to be any excess cable there at all. That feels a little bit tight. That's quite excess, but we'll just get that worked around, and yeah, that'll do for now. We still haven't plugged in these ones yet, I don't think. 1, 2. Just looking at the picture and seeing that they seem to be plugged in up the end here. A couple. I shall have to go back and investigate if they were plugged in. They weren't plugged in last time, but something else might well have been plugged in there. I shall play around with the wires and figure out, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from over here. All of the big four plug variety. So we've got a 2 in there that's not been used yet. That one next to it looks like it's not been used yet. 2 over there that aren't being used. But 1, 2, 3, all of these up here, though, both of those are being used. So yeah, I'll have to go back and see. I've obviously missed out on that. I know we've got a couple from over here that I haven't got anywhere yet, but that's obviously well over that side. But yeah, that's that. Right, I shall clear the decks. No, I won't. There's more to do on this. I've got to find another panel. We're going to fit another panel in there, one from last time. And then I've got to do the next section. So I shall see you in a moment. Yes, we have this almost triangular section that we completed some weeks back. I don't remember exactly when. Is going in next to this one here. So because all the windows are secure on that, I can once again have a look from the other side. Goes in that, much the same as we did over that side. It's got the 3 little prongs to go under there. Just the 1 wire to come out the back somewhere in the middle. So we'll put that through. That's going to be there, that's going to be there. I'll put it through that hole there. Seems like as good a hole as any. So that's going to go through there. We do sort of want to spread it across the 2 like they normally do. But it doesn't, it just has pictures of it going underneath. It's actually got it going underneath a few of the things. Although there's no, there's a ridge there, but it sort of isn't. But anyway, we'll work with it there. We'll get that under there, get those 3 all somehow located in place, a bit like that. And that will go down there, and there's 2 more screws to hold that in place. Once that goes there. So I'll get those in, then I'll get this out of the way, and we'll bring back the neck. As promised, the neck. All we're doing with this bit is putting that on there. So next time, we'll obviously get the other panel, plug in these 2 bulbs onto it, and then I think that will be going on there and be sort of complete, but not quite yet. So that was that. Thank you very much for joining me in issue 40, or stage 40. And I shall see you very shortly for 41. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.